Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, we're back here again for the Season Ticket 2015 SPL Fall Split Week 7. I have Week 6 open here because I want to talk about some, the supposedly free FP week. That is always wrong, but yeah. This is a video for Week 7. But let's go over Week 6 real quick. I wanted to talk about a few matches here. For the one, free FP week, that's never a thing in Fall Split. Your fantasy points are never safe. But the Titan versus Team Dignitas was a huge surprise. Titan, one of the top EU teams, dropping both games to Team Dig, which is kind of like a middle of the pack, maybe a little bit lower European team. That's really surprising. Titan has been kind of tilting, I feel, in this fall split. A lot of 1-1 splits, and the 2-0 here was just very surprising. Next, Paradigm versus London Conspiracy. I wasn't able to watch any of these Saturday games because I was at a wedding and I didn't get to watch any of these. So I'm kind of curious on what happened here, but the 1-1 split with Paradigm is actually kind of surprising for me. Especially Paradigm, they won that summer split LAN event and they looked really good for the split, but dropping a game to London Conspiracy is actually kind of surprising. Titan again dropping a game, and they dropped a game to one of the bottom teams for Europe is really surprising. Eager versus TSM. This just kind of ensures that Eager is definitely their number 2 in North America. They've improved so much, and 2-0ing TSM again. The last one was at the Cognitive Invitationals. Really good progress for them. Next, the AFK versus Cognitive. Cognitive on the same field as Eager. They've been really improving, and not too much of a surprise for me that AFK dropped the game to them. And kind of similar note for Epsilon. Good that Fnatic is getting back up there. They were kind of tilting before, but it just kind of proves that Epsilon, they have some fault in them that they can work on. So they lost their first game. Now going into Week 7 real quickly here, we have Epsilon versus Team Dignitas. Should be a 2-0 opponent for Epsilon. I don't really feel like the Fnatic loss will hit them too hard here, so it should be a 2-0 for Epsilon. Next, Denial versus Enemy. I have this as a split. I might move this over to 2-0 for Enemy, because I feel like they're a bit of a stronger team, but I still feel that Denial, that they can't take a game off Enemy. Next, we have Paradigm versus Justice. So Friday, we have pretty much like the top teams versus the bottom teams. For the Europe side is Paradigm versus Justice, and for North America is Team Solomid versus Team Elevate. Next, Team Dig versus Fnatic. It should be Fnatic. It could be a split here. That is definitely a possibility, but I feel like them taking a game off Epsilon really raised their morale, and they should be able to ride off of that momentum and go with the 2-0 here. Epsilon versus London Conspiracy. Epsilon is too strong now. London Conspiracy, I feel like they need a lot more work, especially with their solo laners kind of iffy the past few weeks, honestly. Next, we have Enemy versus Cloud9. As long as Cloud9 has their full roster, they're definitely a top team. And I feel like this could be a really good match to watch, because Enemy as well, they're a really strong and good team. And so it could be a split, but I'm leaving my 2-0 with Cloud9. Next, we have Denial versus Eager. Always a classic matchup. I always leave it a split because it just... Well, I mean, let's see. I'm actually going to put it on a 2-0 for Eager because they've been so good against TSM. But that's TSM. They may have some faults with Denial. Maybe Denial has different strategies than TSM that could, win against Eager. But I was going to leave it with the 2-0 for Eager for now. Justice versus Titan. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with Titan. I mean, it could be a split. Justice could go 2-0, but in theory, Titan should not drop a game to Justice, which is the bottom team for Europe. That should not happen. If this does happen, I'm gonna be really sad. Paradigm versus Myrmidons. Paradigm should win that one, no problem. Myrmidons again on the lower side of the European scene. Team Elevate versus AFK Gaming. Pretty much the same thing as Paradigm versus Myrmidons, right? You have the top team for North America. It is AFK Gaming currently versus the very bottom, which is Team Elevate. Next, Team Solomid versus Cognitive Gaming. This could be a really great match to watch. Let's actually put that split because I feel like Cognitive is doing really good. As of late, they've been really improving and looking to be one of the top contenders here. And Team Solomid, they had the roster swaps and changes and things like that. So it could be a split here, which I'm going to leave it as. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.